Hey y'all, in today's video I'm going to be going through my jean collection. This is a super exciting video for me to film because if you don't know this about me already, I sell vintage clothes and specifically vintage jeans. They're like my thing. So I'm very proud of my personal collection and I love everything I have so much and I just want to share these pieces with you all. I have a few pairs of jeans that I own that aren't vintage that I'm going to include in this video, but it's going to be mostly vintage. So let's get into it. So I'm going to break it into brand categories first, and then I'll do all the stuff that I don't have multiple of after. So the main brands that I have are Rockies or Rocky Mountain jeans, Levi's, Wranglers, Lee, and Lawman's. I think I only have one pair of Lawman's now. Our first brand that we're going to start off with is Rockies. These jeans I'm wearing already are my favorite pair of jeans that I own. They are Rocky Mountain jeans. My favorite thing about them is they have these little silver details in the front. I just love these so much. They're cut super short, but I have a really short inseam. I'm like a 24, 25 inseam. And I also like my jeans on the shorter side. Like, if they were to go to my ankles, it'd probably be like 26. I found these and I couldn't sell them, so I kept them, and I love them so much. Moving on to the next pair. Next, I have these blue Rockies, and they have the cutest back patch. These are a little bit on the longer side for me. I usually cuff them, but I love the fit of these, and the back patch is definitely the star of the show. These are good. I definitely don't wear these enough. So these are the first pair of Rockies I ever bought. They're kind of a gray color. I literally have to hold the zipper up with a hair tie. Life hack, get a mini hair tie, attach it to the zipper, like loop it through the zipper hole. If you have a zipper that falls, and in a lot of vintage jeans, the zippers will get loose. So this is just such a good trick for holding your zipper up. And you tie it around the little button, and no problem. So I definitely don't wear these very much anymore, but I'm holding on to them for, keepsake, because these were the first pair of Rockies I ever bought, and, they mean a lot to me, so I keep them, and I don't know if I'll ever be able to sell them, even though I don't wear them that much. They're really comfortable, though, so I should think about wearing them more. These are my green Rockies. They're pinstripe. I love these so much. I had been wanting a pair of green Rockies for so long, and then my boyfriend got these for me for my birthday, and he sewed them for me to be the right inseam length, because jeans are always too long for me because I'm short. If you're curious about the Rocky Mountain brand, because I'm assuming most of you probably don't know about them, they aren't made anymore. They don't exist anymore. The brand turned into cinched jeans, which do exist still, but they're nothing like these. The styles that I have are 90s, but they do have some 80s styles and some very late 70s. But the Rockies that you might see that are really trendy were all made in the 90s. Yeah, and I sell lots of them. So if you're interested in a pair of Rockies, check out Charlie's Vintage on Instagram. My last pair of Rockies was in my laundry pile, so they're a little wrinkly, but I probably wear these the most because they're very comfortable. They're like a very faded black. They're kind of a gray, but these are a very staple Rockies, with the yoke design. I think that's what it's called. Love these. Could not recommend anymore. Now moving on to the Wranglers category, I need to cuff these jeans real quick. So these vintage green, they're kind of like a sage green, not really sage, they're just like a sea foam. They're kind of blue, kind of green, kind of gray. These are the newest jeans addition to my closet. I had to sacrifice a pair to add these. I have that rule for myself because I have so many now, but I'm obsessed with these. They have little bleach splatters on the bottom, but I feel like it's a kind of a cool look, distressed, damaged jeans are in right now, but these are just such a good classic pair of jeans. I mean, I think jeans, peaked here. These are 90s. I only own 2 pairs of Wranglers right now, which feels wrong because I love Wranglers so much. But, you know, both that I have are really good quality jeans. So that's all I have to say. Go get yourself a pair of vintage Wranglers though. Modern ones are great too, but definitely not as great as vintage ones. If you need a pair of vintage Wranglers, Charlie's Vintage on Instagram. One of my favorite things about Wranglers is, well, vintage Wranglers, is all of the colorful styles they had. So, I mean, in the 80s and 90s and even a little in the 70s too, Wrangler just took the cowboy cut jean style, the ones I was just wearing, and just made them a bunch of different colors. I had a pair of hot pink ones that I sold a few months ago. Regret selling those a little bit. So anyways, these are my next pair of Wranglers. They're, I mean, early 2000s. I don't know if I would consider them vintage or not. They remind me of vintage jeans, but, you know, I don't know how old they actually are, so they might not actually be vintage. Don't know. Anyways, these are just a classic pair of Wranglers. I mean, back patch came off. This came off too, the like logo, but these are my work jeans, you know, if I'm doing chores or working with horses, these are the jeans I wear. So yeah, they're my work jeans, and I don't have to cuff them, which is nice. And I just love this shade of blue too. Next up we have Levi's. This is the first pair of Levi's. These are just a classic pair of 501s. These are from the 90s. I mean, they're just a good jean. They're comfortable. I mean, I think everyone needs a pair of 501s in their closet, whether they're modern or vintage. Vintage is better, but yeah, I mean, they're cute, they're comfy, they're stylish. Mine are the correct inseam. I used to have no pants that were the correct inseam, and I had to cuff all my pants, but now I finally have some that are the correct inseam. So I actually have 3 pairs of 501s. 2 are vintage, 1 is modern. These are the modern ones. They're just a classic black pair of 501s. These shrunk when I washed them. When I bought them, they were a little small because I thrifted them, and I was like, you know, they're not that much. I'm just gonna settle for a pair that's on the smaller side. I washed them, they shrunk. So these are really small. I might end up having to sell them at some point. That's okay. I love these. I hope I find another pair at some point in a little bit bigger of a size. I mean, they're just so cute. They're so flattering, and they're really comfy. The thing about modern 501s is that they'll have stretch, which is a pro and a con, right? A pro is that they are sometimes more comfy. Depending on who you are, you'll have a different opinion on that. They're comfy in a different way, right? So I do like the stretch sometimes, and I'm here for these. Go get you a pair of 501s, girl. Also, another thing I will say is it's hard to find vintage women's 501s. I love wearing men's jeans, but you have to size up a lot in the waist because men have smaller hips than women. Anyways, these are my last pair of vintage 501s. They have faded to a gray. They were kind of almost black when I thrifted them, but these are 80s. The back patch has washed off, but these are super comfy, and I love them. Such a classic pair of jeans. I used to wear these a lot more. My last pair of Levi's are these pink vintage 550s. These are 90s. I love the back patch. Orange tab. I mean, these are one of my favorite jeans ever. Favorite pairs of jeans ever. Like, they're just gorgeous. Everyone needs a pair of pink jeans. I mean, I think so. I love pink jeans. I need more pink jeans. I shouldn't have sold my other pair of pink jeans. The person that owned them before me dyed them. They were black. They got bleached. So when I bought them, they had lots of splotches on them. But I just have washed them a lot, fading to a lighter and lighter pink, and I'm living for it. I don't see myself ever getting rid of these jeans. Vintage pink Levi's are not something you see often. Moving on to my Lee jeans. These are just a green pair of vintage Lee jeans. I love them. They're so cute. They're so green. I cut slashes on the sides so I could fit them over cowboy boots. Next up, I have these classic mom jean fit Lee jeans. These are 80s or 90s. The last ones were also 90s, I forgot to say that. But these just are super, super comfy. Really wide hips and wide legs. I only have to cuff them a tiny bit. I think Lee jeans are really underrated. They're really not valuable. I mean, some Lee jeans are valuable, but most of vintage Lee jeans are not valuable at all, just because they're really common. But I think that's an okay thing. I think they're still really great jeans. And, you know, if you can get a pair of vintage jeans for a good deal, get them for a good deal. Who cares, you know? My last pair of Lee jeans are modern because they are fleece lined. There are vintage fleece lined jeans, but these were my grandpa's. And then they were my brother's, and I stole them from my brother's closet. Go get yourself a pair of fleece lined jeans if you don't have some. There are vintage ones out there. You can find them on the internet. If you live in a cold place, fleece lined jeans. I mean, like when it's snowing, fleece lined jeans. Come on. Next up, we have my Lawmans. These are one of my favorite pairs of jeans. They're so cute and so flattering. And I just love this super light blue denim color. These are vintage 90s. I sell tons of Lawmans. You'd think I would own more. I owned 2, and now I only own 1 because I just cut my other pair into shorts. I'll show you. I think they're really cute as shorts though. Lawmans are great. The back patch of mine has been washed a ton, so it's not as cute as the brand new back patches, but I will show you a pair of Lawmans that I'm selling with a brand new back patch, and you'll see how cute it is, and I know you'll fall in love with them because everyone does. A brand new pair of Lawmans. It says Lawman, and I know it's backwards, but it says it says premium. Usually it says Western wear. These ones say Lawman premium with the cute leather design. These Lawmans are so cute. I wish they were my size. They also have little zippers, so your boots can fit over them. Under that. Next up, I have 3 pairs of modern jeans to show you all. This first pair is a pair of Everland pants that I thrifted. I think these count as barrel jeans. I'm not sure. I love them because they're cute and comfy. Everland is a great brand. Their stuff is really cute and comfy. If you find it at the thrift, you should buy it. I think they're kind of expensive. So I also don't buy stuff new generally because there's already so much used stuff out there. Next up, I have these American Eagle jeans that my sister gave me. The only jeans I have that have rips in them. I feel like they're kind of cute and cool though. I definitely don't wear these very much, but you know, I feel like they exude a certain look. Last but not least, I have these cutesy little corduroy pants. I guess they are not jeans, but I'm still including them. These are great. They're super comfy. I got them at the thrift store. They have no tag. I need more corduroy pants in my life, I think, actually. And I love these. They're such a staple in my wardrobe. Like, a nice pair of white pants will go with so much. Yeah, those are my jeans. If you guys liked any of them, let me know in the comments which one was your favorite. And if you liked any of these jeans and you want something like it, I saw a lot of vintage jeans similar to the ones that I showed you. Charlie's Vintage on Instagram. I'll put it in the description. Thank you all so much for watching my video, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.